Hey yo, it's your boy Albatross here, back again, and we're back with part two of Dean's game Tenembris Infintum. I pronounced that horribly, probably, but Dean, I'll let you take it away.
So, real quick recap for those of you just stepping in. The lander from the Sonum Star landed on strange planet that they believe was in the Andromeda system that they were supposed to be colonizing, only to find that the planet had already seemed to be colonized. They come upon a facility that was completely abandoned until they encountered a sole survivor hiding until she actually fell apart, actually broke down into her component parts on a molecular level into primordial soup. After some testing and things like that, they figured it out. They also found an alien life form that had been vivisected and broken down into component pieces, only to have the professor find a piece of the alien and use it to enhance their scanners in order to detect these creatures in order to protect themselves if possible, if there was actually any more of them there. In the process, the professor's head exploded. The back of his head just blew out, and he died. So there were six players. There was Manny, the cook. There was the Fault unit, which is a sentient combat companion. There was Alaric, who is the engineer. There was Lieutenant Jinx and Private Trip. And there was also a professor, but he's no longer with us. The story picks back up with them making their way. They realize that they have to get down to the uh, fourth level, the fourth sub level, and it's there that they'll be safe. But they do realize there's a problem on the third sub level, and they're not sure if they're going to be able to take the elevator to get through there. But we pick up with our intrepid adventurers on the elevator, moving down to sub level 2.
I'm just here, there, like looking in a corner of the elevator.
And
There,
everybody,
you're fine.
real quick, just for our people, if there's people just join the stream, just give your character sentences real quick.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm Alaric. I am the Craven explorer who doesn't do much, and I'm currently mourning the loss of one of our companions.
I am Fault Unit, or T Unit, mechanical adept, brandishes an exotic shield, and father to these children.
I am Manny Delgado, the tongue-tied explorer who helps his friends.
I'm playing Private Kareem Tripp, who looks exactly like the greatest entertainer in sports entertainment history, standing a solid 6'5", sharp eyebrow, and you can smell what Kareem Tripp is cooking. And I am gloating over the fact that know-nothing jabroni-ass professor has exploded his brains, got what he had coming to him, and now it's time to bring some muscle to this, for I'm a brash warrior who serves in an elite squad.
You know you're dead next, right?
All right.
Perfect specimen.
So you guys make your way down. You're headed down, and unfortunately, the elevator does stop right on level 3. And if you check the display, the heads-up display, you do realize there is another elevator. It's the maintenance elevator that has direct line to sub-level 4. It's, from first to 4, but you didn't notice it. You can actually access it from here.
Who invented this place? Humans.
I look around and I say, guys, yeah, I'm still feeling that way from before, apathetic.
Yeah, that apathy. You still got that apathy.
So I'm just like, guys, let's just push ahead. It doesn't matter.
I will take the lead. I'll march down the hall with the shield up.
I'm going to watch her 6, just...
Yes, stay at the back of the party.
The whole way like, we are so freaking screwed.
You're still alive.
Sign up for this.
This
Shut
is
up, Russ
front, party
Bucket.
in the back.
When you say that, Lieutenant Jinx looks at you. She goes, Manny, why don't you, if you man up and stop whining, maybe when this is all over, I'll let you visit me at my room.
Don't flatter yourself, Lieutenant.
The last person who did that also did not come out of her room.
He and I were an item, and I hold Manny's hand. With your consent, of course. No, I'm just kidding.
I go, don't flatter yourself, Lieutenant. I rather spend
Pull
time
out
with
your
the
pants
professor.
pockets.
We've been together for 6 years.
Yes.
Right in front of me, too.
Prison symbol.
Oh boy.
Don't tell anyone.
All right. So, you guys,
You know, Jason's here. Your lovers are dead next. Okay.
So, you guys are making your way down the hall, and you start hearing some skittering noises. And does anybody, you know what? We're not even going to make any rolls for it. We're going to just go ahead and let you know there's some skittering noises. And the next thing you know, you see these four-legged quadrupeds. They're like, they kind of remind you of a centaur, but their body is more insect-like. But then the upper half has a torso, arms, but you've never seen anything like it. It looks as if it's organic plated, or organic like chitinous armor.
Mm.
And you hear in your native tongue, we are here to help you. You must be sterilized. And it starts coming towards you guys. And there's 4 of them.
Well, I say to Fault, I'm scared. Can you protect me?
Yeah, so what I do is they start coming forward. I say, we've already been sterilized, and I'm going to use a Cypher. I'm going to launch my concussion wave generator at the group of them.
Give me a roll.
All right, so it's a Cypher. So let's see, what roll do you want with that? So it's a 30-foot cone.
Give me a speed roll, because it basically
Okay.
you're aiming in. You know, you want to hit.
Yeah, all right.
Basically, you just don't want to roll a 1.
All right.
And here comes the 1.
It would be great if Kareem just.
Oh my god, he rolled a 2.
I'm gonna. Well, I didn't roll a 1.
Yeah,
That's
it was out
fine.
of
That's
difficulty
fine.
0.
That's
Yeah.
fine. I just did not need a 1. So, what's the effect? Can you just
So
throw
a
it up in
30-foot wide cone fires out at them, and then all creatures take 6 points of damage, and all creatures below level 6 will be stunned for 2 rounds.
Okay.
That's cool. Because thermal grenades next.
Okay, so you do that. Boom, and they skitter, and they, are rocking, and you can see that they're a little bit off kilter. They're still moving forward, but they look like they might be pretty much stunned.
Yeah.
And so you said you're going to throw a thermite grenade.
Thermal
Nick?
grenade.
Roll it.
What do you want me to roll to use that one?
Of course, this dexterity, speed.
I'm going to spend to be accurate. I have an edge, so that'll take it down 1 point. It'll be at 10. Bonus of 1. Submit. Oh, shit. Let me do that again.
Oh.
Did the wrong thing. La, la, la. Effort
He's
1.
tempting
Submit.
Ooh, natural 20.
Do you want a special effect or additional damage?
No extra damage.
They're all better.
Okay, you see Fault, the T unit. He just literally his from the side of his body, a little compartment opens up, and this tube comes out, and you hear boom, and this grenade it's spinning. It is leaving a vapor trail as it spins through the air, and it gets right to the center of him, and he goes detonate, and it explodes, and literally vaporizes the top half of these creatures, scorching the walls, and the torsos. The four-legged torsos just drop. They're done, gone, finished. You could even see it in slow motion.
It's like calculating 20, 15, 16 foot shield active flame. And it like washes over the top of the energy shield.
Exactly.
And if I'm still, again, I'm pretty sure I haven't been shocked for my apathetic state. I'm just standing there looking at the explosion with no, like, I'm not trying to dodge out of the way of, like, anything, or I'm just, I don't know, maybe my clothes get scorched a little bit or whatever. I don't even flinch.
Would you like fire for cooking? Ha ha.
I see the way Al is reacting to this, and I'll be like, snap out of it, let's run, because that's in they were coming from the direction we're trying to get to, correct?
Yeah, I just like move through.
I've got a group intrusion. You guys want a group intrusion?
Yes.
Sure.
100%. Yes.
I'll take an XP from you.
So everybody's in agreement?
Yep. I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoever isn't gets shot.
So literally, just as that happens, 3 humans dressed in military uniforms, not a military, they're Earth military, but not from your era. These look a whole lot more modern, advanced, and they go, damn, you guys are a sight for sore eyes. When'd you get here?
3 hours and 26 minutes ago in 2 seconds.
Yo, look. The elevator won't
Please
go up.
identify yourself.
Lance Corporal Johnson. Me and the boys, we got about 6 more civilians back here. We've been holed up for a while. These things keep coming in waves. They're talking about they want to help us, but they keep talking about sterilization. The last person that they supposedly sterilized, he reached out and touched him, and he disappeared. I haven't seen Clemens since.
Clemens is dead.
Well, how do you know? He goes, why are you guys traveling with this old piece of junk? These things been out of service for 25 years.
What was
25 years? No, let me
saying.
I say 25. Even I do some calculation. Like, how long was our trip supposed to be?
I think your trip was
supposed to be 50 years.
Are we on the right planet? What planet are we on?
Yeah.
That's what I asked that guy. What planet are we on?
Yeah.
You're on Tenembris 4 in the Galileo system.
Is that the right planet, Al?
Not at all.
You're in the wrong place.
Oh boy. I don't know how this mistake happened.
That is why none of my maps match.
We're colonists. We're here to colonize this planet.
No. We're
here to breed.
You shouldn't even been here. Are you crazy?
We're
There's
part
no
of the
colony
No,
ship.
we're just misoriented.
There's no colony ship. There was no colony ship due here.
What was the name of the place we
The
were
Sonum
trying to
Star.
go to?
You say the Sonum Star?
Yeah, Sonum Star. We are part of the Sonum Star.
No,
The
but
Sonum Star has been missing for 300 years.
What the hell?
I just look at all my crewmates.
I look at Al and I said, I had a good friend. He told me this story once. He said you had one freaking job and you couldn't even do that right.
I'm
Correct.
going to turn to the lieutenant and be like, your ass is going to be in so much trouble for this.
Lieutenant, shall we get back on the ship and leave them to their own problems?
No,
I leave the
he looked
lieutenant
at-
in.
when you say that, the guy goes, we're getting on the ship with you and we can leave these problems behind. Okay,
No.
the brass did not. They sent us here. They said that they found a power source and we were supposed to just be able to figure out how to harness this source. The next thing I know, Dr. Fischetti is doing experiments on aliens that he found. The next thing you know, we're being overrun by these damn things. Everybody in the facility, 500 people were here. And we're down to the last 13. We want
Lucky
off.
number.
Where are these other 10?
I told you we got them held up. We got them holed up back here. We barricaded ourselves, but these things.
What is on level 4?
Level 4?
Sub-level 4.
Sub-level 4 is just basically for storage and things like that. As a matter of fact, I think when they were doing the dig out down there, that's where the doc found the body and started doing experiments or whatever.
Then you should close that hole. And I hold up like the bug body, bug's tunnel, and I throw it on the ground.
Look, I don't know where they're coming from, but I can tell you one thing. We need to get away from these things. They have basically, I guess, vaporized. The people, they touch them, light shines, they disappear.
I cut you off. Or I cut this gentleman who's speaking off.
In half.
No, yeah. I just say, not to speak to him, but to speak to my crewmates. I say, guys, when I was out in the hallway, I saw something that couldn't be real. How do we know that these guys are real?
We can see if they bleed.
Like I reach out to touch the guy's face. Like I just walk up to touch his face just to see.
Don't touch his face.
No, I'm just touching. No, I'm walking up to touch his face.
Here's what I'm willing to do. Hear me out on this. You can touch his face. I'm willing to lead the unlucky 13 back to our ship. I'm wirelessly linked to you guys. It's one of my abilities, so I can communicate with you. We have 100 people over on that ship.
Right, if
13,
they're
I don't think
infected, though.
We're probably infected too. We're gonna have to be quarantined for, well, not you, but but the rest of us. There's a good chance.
And we leave them.
We have more people we have people that can assess them over there. People with skills that would be able to assess them.
Aren't they all asleep?
Are they all asleep?
Yeah, 100,000. You have 100,000 people. You had a colony ship.
We only doctor we had.
Oh, I
had
thought you were talking
exploded.
to the 13 down here. That's not the only doctor we had.
The only doctor
He was a
that is
professor.
awake. The only, like, as he said numerous times, he was a professor.
He was poorly trained at best. His
He's
methods
the
were
only
sloppy.
one awake. We should close hole on level 4.
No. He's not the only. So we have a whole stack of characters. Like there's people back there that can. There's actually Dr. Alicia Mason who would be awake and would be back at the ship. She's an intelligent adept that works miracles. We're going to take these people back.
The
And
private
they
is
can
making
go
a lot
after
of
we
sense
close the
here.
hole.
The private's making a lot of sense. Matter of fact, not to be rude or none, he's probably the only one making any sense.
Wait,
No one asked the cook.
Let's head back to the ship.
what happens when I
All
touch
these
his
flags
face?
should be here.
What happened to me being matronly? Are you just protective of us, or
Okay.
Protective. Right now, I believe that there is a disease, and we are not going to take these people back to the ship.
I touch his
Okay.
face.
So you reach out and touch this guy's face. You know, before he grabs your hand, he goes, "Hey, okay, it's been a while, but you're not my type."
Wait, so I felt him grab my hand, and I say, I pull away if I can sharply. When I say, I guess they're real, and I walk back to my group.
We need to go to the 4th level and make sure more of these bugs do not come out. Think infection, bring them back, 100,000 die.
I say to the gentleman here who's addressing us, what's your name, sir? Have we been properly introduced?
Yeah, you said it earlier.
What
Out of
was it?
character.
But what is it? I want to just address it. Like, I say that in character because
Jenkins.
I said
Jenkins, Lance Corporal Jenkins.
so. Lance Corporal, like you've been here for a while. Well, like these things are killing you guys. Is it making anybody sick in the point to like is an infection spreading amongst you all? What killed you? Was it them? Was it disease? We need to make a informed decision before we decide to bring you along.
Look,
Yes,
I'll put it to
Leroy.
you this way. I'm not Bill Nye. I'm not the science guy. I'm not his great grandson or anything like that. Okay. I don't know. All I know is the soldiers, the other 6 soldiers that were with me, I saw what happened to them, and it wasn't pretty. These creatures touched them, and they lit up like a Christmas tree and then disappeared.
But the
Only organics?
Look, the way I see it is pretty simple. Kareem makes sense. Lieutenant, put on your big girl pants and give an order. Now that we know we're on the wrong freaking planet, let's head back to the ship.
Be careful. He's going to introduce an intrusion where her mind explodes, and then we have to make decisions.
No. Need to go close and find source of disease. Only way for everyone to be safe.
I look at Fault and say,
I like that, too.
I
I could go either way.
so I'm apathetic,
Why
right?
do we
So,
take orders from Robbie the robot?
so I say Fault.
Whenever I was above the level of a chef.
The shade. Oh, but I
One more reason why I shouldn't be here.
say Fault.
That can be arranged.
I've been thinking like you recently, you know. Nothing matters, you know. We have to prioritize safety. Think in a logical manner, yes? So
Things matter.
logically, to keep us the most safe, we should just get as far away from here as possible. Correct?
No.
You will be putting us in direct danger if we try to investigate or solve the problem.
Here's my thought. We got to get the ship
There are 4
off the
of
planet.
you, and there are 100,000 on the ship. 100,000 outweighs the need of 4. I mean, 2 and a chef.
So I look at Manny and say, don't listen to him, man. I mean, I know
Yes.
that every life is meaningless, but don't let that affect
Not
you.
meaningless.
No, it's all pointless
Value
right now.
1
no.
out of 10.
Okay, so here's my thought. This is the plan I'm pitching. We don't have to accept it, but we can vote on it. And I think the vote's going to decide. Even if someone goes, no, we can't do that, I think a leader would make a decision. So, well, no, it's fair. I think we got to hear this out. So here's what I'm going to propose. We have people that could be sick. We need evidence that they are, though. The robot just can't say that they're sick unless they actually have evidence.
Look at
we
him.
have a doctor. We have a doctor trained, highly trained, that's part of the crew, who has all the skills and abilities and equipment to assess people.
And it's been enough time, and just so you know, it has been enough time since you called the other lander down. So they are planetside. You don't know if they've made it into the facility yet, but they are planetside.
But the robot makes a lot of sense. We do have to burn out the disease. So I'm thinking we've got to detonate the facility. It's super
There
powered,
is a
right?
mass
It's more
power
powered.
source, easy
Yes.
to do.
So we have to do that, and we
But
have
first, we must cleanse this place. So,
Yes.
call doctor to the bay. Send them to the bay, not to the ship.
Yes.
Infect 1, not many.
Yeah, so what we'll do is we're going to
Do
try
you
to
have
get
a
them...
comm where we can just talk to each other and not have it be out loud?
Yeah, we can do that. I can choose. I can always communicate. We can switch to our own private frequency. However, Dean can choose whether or not we're going to be blocked at certain times.
Hey, that's totally fine.
We only got half the message.
So
All right.
did you get the message I sent you?
Correct.
Okay. So back to the festivities.
Wait,
So,
I forgot they have secret messages back and forth.
Yeah.
He's leading us to our death.
Uh-oh, it's all over.
Huh? No. I'm asking questions about my nanny procedures.
so you get Lance Corporal Jenkins like, look, okay, I heard those the T units. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So look, I heard back in the day that these things were supposed to be pretty damn rugged and tough. If that's the case, then it probably should be able to get us to the service elevator. We can get back up, get out, and at least get to the safety. Let your people check us out, whatever the case may be. That would probably be the most expeditious and smartest thing for us to do. And And Lieutenant Jinx looks. She goes, "This corporal makes a lot of sense." So let's do it.
All right. Send the order. Call the doctor to the bay.
How many of you are there, Leroy Jenkins?
13.
13. That's all I say. I just repeat it back.
So what are you guys doing?
Yeah, whoever
Call her
has
to
the
the bay.
communicator, yeah, I'd say, send a message to the doctor telling her to come to the bay. Who has the
Kareem.
communicator? Do we all have a communicator, or it's just Kareem? Okay.
Kareem
He's like our
has-
hub, right?
Yeah, he has the hub communication. Can you hear me, Grant?
Sorry. So I got a message on the left monitor. I'll explain to everyone. I'm disabled. I'm blind in my left eye. And I finally turned my head and I see like a slew of private messages. And I'm like, oh, sorry, everyone.
Do you want me to send him to you in Roll20 Whisper? Is that right in front of you?
Zoom whispers better.
Yeah, Zoom Whisper's better, yeah.
Oh, I can do that for you.
But what you call it? That's so funny. But yeah, so I say to Kareem, or whatever your title is,
Private trip.
Private
trip.
Send the message to the doctor. So get it to the bay.
All right. Alicia, it's Kareem. Doctor.
you actually get in touch with your twin, and she's like, "Are you in there having all the fun without me, Trip?"
That's one way to describe it. There are some. We got bugs down here, and we have a group of individuals who are suffering from possible contamination to these horrible viruses that have slain a number of us. We need
Slain a number of you. Who'd you lose? Did you get it?
The professor. We almost lost Alaric, but he's pulling through.
Are you saying this audible enough for all of us to hear?
Yeah, well, we're using our
secret comm or whatever, your private channel.
Yeah, we're speaking in code.
Gotcha. Okay.
Our love language. And then essentially we need to set up a medical facility. We need to check out to see if these survivors that we've found down here are in fact contaminated. There's 13 of them. There's a hangar. Don't
roll
bring
for
them
initiative.
Okay.
Roll for initiative.
Wait,
Got
who?
it. All of us or just him?
Everybody.
Oh, I thought they were just having a conversation together, and you're going to make roll for initiative.
I can see who talk first.
He goes, "Oh, you're going straight to business, and you're not going to sweet talk me first. How dare you?"
Ooh, but I'm good at this, boys.
You only call me up when you need something, Kareem.
All right.
14.
I beat a difficulty 3.
See if this trained skill works.
I'm trained as well.
Me too.
Yeah.
Did that actually add it?
I have an inability, so it's one step harder.
Okay, so
The power of the fault.
So Fault, Manny.
I got a 15.
Yep, Fault, Manny, and Trip all have initiative, and of course, Alaric, you do not.
Oh boy.
What you see, you're talking to Jenkins and the other people. He had sent the other private back to get the people, and they were coming. And what you see is, they're coming towards you. They're like, "Oh wow, help!" And from the ceiling and like almost like out of the floor and stuff, you just see those insect-like creatures appear, and they latch on, and a glow, and then gone. People and the what's the names gone.
No.
Oh.
So now it's just you have Jenkins with you. I mean, yeah, you have Lance Corporal Jenkins, and one of his guys. The other 11 of them are gone. He's like, okay, do you believe me now? Can we get the hell out of here?
I think I'm inclined to believe him. Still got to check you out in the bay, but we should definitely get out of here, guys.
This feels like a bad idea.
What do you think we should do, Fault?
Go down to the 4th level and find out what is causing this.
Oh boy.
Otherwise, it may make it back to the ship.
Well, we gotta send
Okay.
back to the bay.
I got an idea. Why don't Rust Bucket go down to the 4th level and find out what's causing this? And
There's no
of us,
rust on me.
the rest of us go back with these guys and get them tested at the bay.
Well, you do that. I'll go with Rust Bucket, and then you guys can take them back and try to rescue them.
We should all go. We have an engineer to open doors. We have you to shoot a gun.
Logically, yes.
The chef should go back.
Hey, for once, I actually agree with the Rust Bucket.
Can you please bring somebody back with a firearm?
Yes, because all I have is a ladle. I shouldn't
No,
be here in the first
I
place.
have your ladle.
What?
What?
I have
took
all
your
your
ladle?
gear.
No, I took my ladle out.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
right
okay.
before, yeah. He specifically said it. I remember.
Big silver ladle.
I literally have 0 weapons on my character sheet. Out again.
And I say, logically, that makes sense, Fault. You know,
I'll give you a weapon.
you'll need me to open doors or, troubleshoot any mechanical issues we come across, and
Correct.
I don't see any holes in your logic this time around.
Also correct. Is all I say out loud.
All right, so that's the plan. You're splitting the group.
Where's the
No,
lieutenant?
we're gonna swap NPCs.
Where's the lieutenant
Oh,
going?
that's true.
You can take the lieutenant. You want to take over the lieutenant and send Manny to have Manny and them go back.
Just
Okay.
Manny. Everybody else is staying. Those 13 people, they're all soldiers, right?
Well, they're
Well,
they got vaporized.
Those 11 people. There's 2 guys. There's 2
Oh,
soldiers.
those 2 that are left of the 13, the now 2, are soldiers?
Well, one of them.
Do you have a gun?
Yeah, he has a gun.
Then do your job.
So you're gonna go back and get him tested.
No, he's coming with us. He's already infected. He's coming with us to take care of this problem.
Oh, he's trying to. Fault is trying to convince him to, I guess.
I don't think convince is the word I would use. Force.
Dictate force, yeah.
I'm of 2 minds too. It's like I kind of want these guys to die with us, so the rest of the people don't know that we're like 300 years lost in the future. It's like they're best to just think it's business as usual and colonize the planet. We're gonna be the
100% what I'm doing.
cleanses- Yes.
Yes.
So it's like
Oh man.
We
Come
gotta,
on,
we
soldier.
gotta, we gotta take that circle that is the panic circle and really make it small by killing these other 2 people.
I guess.
What are you doing, Manny?
Manny's going back to
I
meet
just want
the
to point
doctor.
out that he's going back on his own.
I thought the whole point was for Manny to take those 2 people to get tested.
Nope. They're coming.
Not
The
anymore.
one soldier's coming with us. The other guy is getting tested.
Yeah. So someone is getting tested.
Right. So no people with guns are going back.
Okay. So Manny is you and one other guy.
And the civilian that was with
But
Jenkins.
yeah, you and another civilian.
And as
Okay.
the door shut on the elevator, I'm just gonna watch you 2 in the elevator by yourself.
But Manny, I'm handing you my gravity stick before you go. In case you get. Look, either it's
has
gonna
a
be wrestled
label.
away from him, and he's gonna end up getting gravity sticked, or it'll save his life. So it's
He has
just
a ladle.
Manny grabs the stick and he goes, "I always liked you, Kareem."
That is not what you
Yeah,
said
I know.
yesterday.
So we're gonna take Manny. Let's do it this way. You can spend an XP point and do a GM intrusion,
Player intrusion.
a player intrusion, and basically you and that guy make it back to the bay, or you can take your chances with a few rolls to see what happens.
Can I spend my 2 XP on Manny? And I'll tell you, I'll send it to you in private message what I want I want it to be.
Sure. Just send it to me.
Okay.
Are you Cypher Unlimited or Cypher Unlimited host, Dean?
Um,
Oh,
I'm
Cypher Unlimited.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm the host.
All the secrets start to get shared. So Manny grows his centaur legs and walks off with his.
That'd be amazing. What was I gonna say? Alaric is he's already like prepping I don't know if we're in the elevator or whatever, but he's already getting the elevator ready to go downstairs. You know, he's already getting for that. Yeah. Whatever technical, I'm assuming it's functional, or if I have to fix it, I'll attempt to, but I just want to make sure that the elevator can go down to where we need it to go down to.
All right, Dean, I sent you the message.
So many secrets.
Screw this. I sent it in the chat with Al. Al, don't
It's
open
okay.
I'm not even looking. I'm not even looking.
It's okay. Oh God. This is great. This is great. This is awesome. I'm gonna send you. Give me a second. Let me send you a quick message back. Okay.
Okay. This better come to fruition.
Yeah, I spent
Ready?
2 XP
Ready?
I see.
So I am now the stupid lieutenant.
Yeah. Look at her again.
Yeah, I'm gonna open her sheet.
Here, I guess it would look like this, right?
Oh jeez. But yeah, I'm still just.
Yeah. That. Hello. Are you inside the computer?
Oh boy. But
Oh, she's kick ass.
Yes.
she is
And that's
a
why I got
lieutenant.
rid of the chef.
Hey, he could have cooked up something delicious along the way.
He can do that back on the ship where he's safe.
Yo, I literally had 0 weapons or anything.
Yeah, that's because he wasn't.
Yeah.
I had to have some civilians. People could be, other things.
No, I wasn't complaining.
Does underneath civilian, does it say food source? No? Okay. Batteries? Human batteries? No.
I'm about to get some candy.
Dean, are you replying?
Yeah, we need to.
Yeah, look at Cypher Unlimited.
Wait, are you doing it in Zoom or in Cypher? Shit.
Well,
No,
they're
I'm-
having
no.
their own private thingy.
Dear Diaries, today I typed a message to
You
another
got
man.
All right, yeah, I
You
got it.
like me, circle
Alright,
with
let's
yes or
go.
no?
And
Yes is one. No is also one. What? Conundrum.
I appreciate that, Joe. Or Joe.
so,
Oh, just Dean, for the sake of the way
Joe
Thanks,
Pence.
dude.
for the sake of the way this game has been going, Lieutenant Jinx, instead of cruel, she's gonna be undecisive.
okay.
Leroy Jenkins?
No.
No, she'll be indecisive. All right,
Oh,
so
different person. Gotcha.
you guys, the elevator closes and it goes up. Takes about 5 minutes to go up and then 5 minutes to come back down, so you guys can take it down to the 4th level. The doors to the elevator open up. There is blood and body parts all over the elevator. And you see Manny's head in the corner. And you see Manny's hands are in this guy's chest. They literally look like they savaged each other in this elevator.
That's my kind of porn.
Seeing that, I just tell Fault, Clear
Okay,
it out
blot 'em out.
so we can use it. Like I'm apathetic to everything now. So
Do me a favor.
clean
Do
it
me
so
a
we can
favor.
move it.
But actually, Lyric, give me an intellect defense roll.
I'm not gonna use effort or nothing. I'm just gonna roll it. 12.
All right. So this kind of snaps you back to yourself. You see Manny. You and Manny have always kind of been cool. Manny fed you really good. You know, he was probably the most sane person around the rest of these weirdos that you were hanging out with. And to see his head in a corner, with his eyes gouged out, just throws you to like your back.
Throw up. I throw up. Just throw up in the mess, like and all over there. Like as soon as if that's what happens, just doors open, and you just see.
Wait a minute, Al. Manny didn't make it back to meet the doctor.
You mean
No.
Dean, not Al?
No.
Oh man, you took my XP and didn't give me what I asked for.
Yes, I did. Oh no. Trust me, you got what you asked for. And it'll be all explained.
Either way, I threw up. I just seeing that snaps me back to my old scaredy cat self. I'm just like, oh my, Manny. Oh. So fault, I guess. Clean it like I'm like wiping the throw up off my. If you could just, I'm like sobbing too because it's Manny. If you could just clean this up, we can proceed.
How far is Manny from us? Like, how are we seeing this?
He's in the elevator, right? I thought he's in the elevator that opened. As we were trying to use
No,
it.
it went all the way up. We didn't see it.
Yeah, we wouldn't have seen any of this, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that
No,
was in the
you see,
cutscene.
This is what comes back down in the elevator.
Oh,
When the elevator comes
okay.
back down.
Wait a minute.
So
Where-
Manny essentially rolled the elevator up and down. I'm a little confused.
Manny went all the way up, died in the elevator. When the elevator came back down with his dead body.
Oh, okay.
But my question is, did the others? No, the other soldiers down here. You're just playing them. Never mind, we're good. So we walk away from this because I don't think we were there to see it.
Question though, was my gravity stick in there when it opened?
Good.
No, it isn't.
It's gone.
All right.
Well, if someone
I don't
has
want to
it,
know
we
what you
who
did with it.
But is this the elevator we have to use to go downstairs?
Yes.
Yeah, so I tell Fault, please clean it. At least get some of the body parts out of there.
I am not a cleaner. That is the dead man in there.
Look, it's just a little death.
Boop. I send the elevator back up.
We have to take the elevator.
You got to take that elevator down.
Oh, that's the one we got to go. That's the
Yeah.
cargo elevator?
That's
Oh,
the
now it's a
cargo
comedy.
elevator.
We're gonna go all the way up and then down.
Wait, so the elevator we came down in, we walked through the hallway, then went to the cargo elevator. Manny's dead body's in the cargo elevator.
Yes.
So he somehow went from one place to another.
Yes.
Someone folded space time. We need to leave. I
You
go.
got the message. right, Sticks?
I walk in and I stand in the mess because I do not care.
If we're worried about infection, why would...
There's a
I am
robot.
not worried
Okay.
about infection.
I say Fault.
Is there-
You have
is
to
there
make it safe for
alternate
us to
route?
proceed too.
What'd you say?
Is there an alternate route that we...
That's the alternate route to get down there because the elevator stopped on the 3rd level. It won't go any further. The first elevator, you had to take the maintenance elevator down.
Well then, I do not have a way to burn this away. I looked at the 2 survivors. Do you have cleaning chemicals?
The one guy goes, "No, but I got a flamethrower."
Fire will work. And I back out of it.
And he basically
I'm just looking
incinerates-
away, like
incinerates it. That now the inside of the elevator is nice and charred and burnt.
Clean. Let's go.
I sidestep in there, try not to really look at what.
And make sure he's near the corner the Manny's head's in.
So I don't know if any of you have been around
I don't
like
see it.
flesh and body parts when it's like burned, but I've done a
Yes.
lot of surgical videos. It's like
Yeah.
it smells like good bacon in there.
Yeah.
All right.
Basically.
Crematoriums, man.
So, what do you So you guys get in the elevator and take the elevator down.
Yeah. We look. I go. Manny smells like bacon.
I'm just
All right.
shaking my head.
It's what he always. It's how he wanted to go.
When the doors open, each of you, even you, Fault, are your sensory organs are assaulted. There's on the walls in this area they're not hewn from metal plates and as if it was built. This looks like you're inside of somebody's digestive system.
We're going down the throat track.
That's kind of the feeling you get. It is, but you can see metal as well. Almost like it's literally bioorganic.
Use the edge of the shield to scrape it. Is it like stuck to the previous wall?
No, what it seems like to you is that this is actually growing this way. Metal and flesh, metal and organics together.
Oh, great.
And just so everybody knows, we're in our last 30 to 60 minutes of the game, and we are in full horror mode now.
So it scales up from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4 aren't failures.
Yes.
Excellent. For those who don't know, that means our GM intrusions are going to be way more frequent.
Yep.
But we can still succeed.
Manny is he's the last person out of the elevator.
I'm lying. I didn't say that. I dropped my grenade. We're in heaven now.
We just all go to heaven. No, but Manny's the last. Oh, not Manny. Alaric is the last one to get out of the elevator. Peeking timidly out of it, and once he sees the walls or whatever, actual living whatever, he's very hesitant to get out of the elevator.
Basically, what you're seeing, Alaric. I mean, yeah, you're totally and utterly scared.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to leave that. Like, guys,
you don't want to leave the elevator, but on the same breath, you're intrigued. This is like weird because it's like, how is?
Oh, because it's tech and flesh, right? Okay, yeah, I definitely
growing organically.
So I get real low to the floor. Is the floor also like that?
Yes.
So I try to examine the floor if I can, I crawl a little bit out of the elevator and just to see it. If I cut it, does it bleed? Can I separate it to get to metal?
Are you using your multi-tool?
Yes, I'll definitely whip out a tool to scrape it or cut it a little bit.
Okay, you find a spot and you literally cut in, and what you find is that it's almost like you're tracing along a circuit pathway, and it opens up, but there's fluid that runs out of it, and right there in that little spot, then the floor tremors, just in that spot, like you're hurting it.
All right, I close it. I say, guys, it's alive.
Okay.
What are we inside of right now?
That is what we're here to destroy.
All right. Fault, stay right in front of me, and I get right behind Fault.
I don't think when it surrounds us, me being front will do much.
Let's move.
Agreed. I'm going to keep moving us forward.
Do you move to the rear of the group, Fault?
No, I'll keep the point. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm in the rear.
I'm still directly behind Fault because he's the beefiest. He's not human. He's strongest. He's the protector.
The door closes, and you see on the outside of the elevator doors that it looks as if the elevator doors have been consumed by this strange overgrowth as well.
We'll need a cutter.
So, what are you guys just moving forward? What are you doing?
Yeah, moving forward. Okay. I asked the two people, where did the scientists say they found the body?
Hey, Nobody said they just said they were down here. What the hell is this?
It doesn't matter right now.
Oh, it matters.
We're trapped. It doesn't matter.
No, you might be trapped. There's an elevator back there that I'm really thinking about getting back on and saying, forget this, because I didn't sign up for this. This is
Do you wish to leave planet?
What did you sign
absolutely.
up for?
Then you come with us.
Yo,
Listen.
Dean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna step in front of Folk
Oh shit!
and cast Enthrall, and
I don't think you're really casting a spell.
No, but you know.
I
what
think you are telling them what to do.
I'm saying. I'll say, shut the hell up. Take us where we gotta go, or we'll kill you right here and now.
Okay. So, needless to say, you say that the guy's like, yeah, okay, look, this is unprecedented. I know this wasn't like this. I was here when everything first started putting up. This wasn't like this. I can tell you that much. Oh man. All right. We need to move about 1 click down this corridor. It's going to branch off into 3. We need to take the far right corridor about half a click, and then that should lead us into the side of the mountain where where the power chamber was, and they said that that's where they found the alien bodies.
Great.
You know.
Either way.
With a gun in his back.
He goes, fine. So he takes 2 steps, and a tendril comes out and goes right through his head, picks him up, and draws him into the wall.
All right, I'm running, and I'm running down 1 click that way. Then I'm going to take the far right.
If he starts running, I start following immediately.
Go for it. Give me a run check.
All right.
What you call it? I also I'm trained in running, trained in escape, but also I have a fleet of foot. Would I be able to just use that and not roll, or I don't know what is it? Let me do two things. All right,
Just don't roll. Just don't roll a 1.
okay.
But you're chasing which person?
No, I'm following the sergeant, not the sergeant,
he's
the
following
private Trip.
Oh,
All right. So
okay.
I
I'm gonna roll.
do not want to that's my flight or fly. I see someone else running, I'm gonna follow them.
So I'm gonna walk through this. So I'm spinning effort. I'm trained in running. I also have the physical skills action, and so essentially I'm putting on a show here where it's like, look.
You must have broke up. What are you chasing?
Nothing.
I'm not chasing anything. I'm going where the guy said. He gave us directions very clearly.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
Like,
exactly.
go click that way, turn right. It's like
Gotcha.
the situation has
give-
changed.
Yep. Gotcha. I was like, who ran? What's going on?
I rolled a 10, but again, I use I want to use
Right.
effort, or I used effort, and also my
18.
my
Okay, so
2 points.
this is what happens.
Plus 2 more above that.
Right. Trip takes off, and somebody his size should not move that fast. But what is just as impressive is that Alaric is only like 2 steps behind him.
Just booked it. It's like, oh, we out.
It's like Naruto running, both of us.
What are you doing, Lieutenant and Fault?
I'm just going to use far step to match pace.
I'm also gonna run behind them.
Oh, he's gonna boing. Oh, he actually blink.
I have absolutely nothing to add to running, so straight up.
All right.
Can I spend extra strain with far step to drag the other
Sure, why not?
lieutenant with me? I'm down for that.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely let you drag me.
So it's cost me 2, usually 1. I'll spend an extra level of effort on it.
Boing.
4 points in total. And and pull him with me.
All right. Basically, the alt unit activates his. He's got little jets in his calves, kind of like My Hero Academia, but he's a robot.
Oh, Tenya.
Yeah. And he takes off, and he's like, actually, as a T unit, if you had emotions or feelings, you'd be impressed that these two humans are as fast as they are.
Very impressive.
All right. So you make it to the end of the corridor. You find where it breaks into 3. I want you guys give me another set of rolls to make it down this next corridor to see how quickly.
I'll just spend points again.
Yep.
I don't have to roll, right? Because
no, you don't have to roll.
Because he's dragging you along. Yeah, I'm gonna use points again too.
I'm spending and using my abilities.
Same. Oh, I rolled a 2. I'm gonna use EXP to reroll that.
Okay.
In fact, I'm doubling up.
I have my 1 EXP,
Right.
so 0.
All right. I'm gonna use my XP to reroll.
Oh boy.
As we're flying along, I'm going to ask Private Trip, where are we going?
I got a 3 on my first roll and my reroll.
Ah,
Way ahead of me now.
I got a 19.
Tendrils get me.
Trip is going to die.
you got a mind effect.
You rolled a 3,
Wait,
that's
1
4.
Trip, you're running along, and Alaric, you don't even realize it, but you kind of he starts outpacing you. And kind of leaves you in the dust.
My lungs are burning.
It's the
You guys inside you. Alaric, you're actually 2 rounds ahead of these guys. So I'm going to tell you what you see when you get to the end of the corridor.
Continue killing us, Dean. Whoa, people are in weird spots now.
I don't know if you
Yeah.
guys noticed I threw a new image up on roll 20. That's what you see, Al, when you enter the chamber.
Gosh darn it.
Dean is upside down on.
No,
Twitch.
I see it normally.
Oh,
No, it's normal. What?
Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be.
Yep.
oh, okay.
But what you call it? You said that's what I see.
Yes.
What the hell is that?
Yeah. What exactly am I looking at here?
It looks like encapsulated in this massive orb of energy. There's 2 creatures fighting,
Like actively fighting?
and they're large.
I tell him like what? I can't comprehend what I'm
And
looking at already.
your multi-tool, your heads up, your display, your holographic display comes up, and that's the power source.
Oh. Well, that's interesting. Huh. Well, I say to everybody like,
You ahead of us, right?
Yes, he's about
2 rounds ahead.
Yeah, I well, if I can't say it to like, can I? So it's not like I'm not in any danger waiting for them to catch up to me, right? Or am I in a dangerous position here?
I let loose with my death throws over the wireless comms.
Like, cause I'll just wait for them to catch up to me, but like I'll basically be in awe until they catch up to me. Like, oh dear God, like what am I looking at here? And then they
Okay,
catch
so
up
you
to
guys
me.
catch up and you see the same thing that he's looking at, and you all get a serious sense of dread. I mean, just it's almost overwhelming, and you know, like you said, you see these 2 creatures going at it. You know, this is a power source and all of this, but then from the walls around it, these 10 to 12 foot tall, red skinned, flaming eyed creatures, best way to describe them would be demons, start to peel themselves off the walls, and they look upon you humans that have walked in and go, ah, new hosts.
Oh, jeez.
Come, be reborn as you should be. Supplicant dogs, come.
Oh,
And
boy.
they start moving towards you.
I scream out, light them up, boys, and I start firing.
I duck and jump out the way.
All right,
I just start firing.
go for it.
Anybody get it.
I'm not even gonna make you guys roll for initiative because you went in there ready to go. Let's get to it.
So to confirm on my failed roll, I got eaten, right?
No, you didn't get eaten. You just were 2 rolls behind.
Okay. So when I show up, there. I don't know if my grenade's gonna hurt these guys if it's heat damage.
Okay.
I'm using my pulse pistol and I'm putting my level of effort in damage.
Go for it. Give me a roll.
Yeah, I'm going in on my pulse rifle.
I'm just
and,
trying to jump out the way.
I'm gonna put effort into damage.
It doesn't give you the option to.
Those things look nasty.
I don't think I hit. I got a 12.
So you said no initiative, right?
Yeah, don't worry about initiative.
Cool.
For now. And I'm just... Again,
I got a 9.
do I have to roll to jump out the way, or am I just safe?
You are safe.
Alright. I'll take it. Yeet. I jump.
All right. Oh shoot! What happened? Oh, there it is.
Kareem got a 12. Lieutenant Jinx got a 9.
Okay, this big bastard is what's in front of you.
Oh, jeez.
Dean, it would just be easier if you put it on a separate thing because it's looking blurry because of the layering. It's like hard to tell what it is.
Okay, how do I do that?
Just throw it in a handout.
Yeah.
Do what?
Just throw it in a handout.
Yeah, create a handout and just put it in there. That'll probably
Just
be
drag and
fine.
drop it.
Yeah.
So when you guys all start attacking and you're shooting your guns and doing all the stuff that you do,
Me jumping out the way.
you don't see fault anywhere.
What? So I dive out the way and don't see fault when I turn
But you
around?
dive for like the cover that's always there and that plasma shield, everything you have, and there's the smell of jet fuel, and that's it.
You don't see him anywhere?
Just the smell of jet fuel.
I got a feeling that Tyrone and the lieutenant are going to go out in a blaze of glory.
Well, again, I'm still just falling to the floor, waiting to see what happens. I mean, I see it. Fault? T-unit? T-unit!
It's a good prey position you're in right now, yes.
Yeah, basically. T-unit, like cans, but also calling.
You'd have to take the original image and drag it into it from your folder or wherever you got it from.
It doesn't really matter, quite honestly.
Yeah,
It looks fine
it's
on
fine
the
now.
stream. Yeah.
Okay. All right, as long as you guys got it. Okay, so yeah, that big, massive monstrosity is moving towards you, and you see he's like I said, it's about 10, maybe between 10 and 12 feet tall, broad shouldered, carrying a mace, flame just dripping out of its eyes. You know, the mace looks like it's red hot. And yeah.
Did our shots do anything when the lieutenant and Kareem
What did
shot?
you roll? No, you rolled. One of you rolled a 12. Nobody hit a.
I don't
nobody
think it hit.
a 5.
No.
Okay, nobody hit a level 5. So yeah, both of you missed.
Oof.
Well, you didn't necessarily miss. You just hit it, and it just like
Bounced off. Rip.
um Alaric.
Yep. I'm still on the floor, like trying to, I don't know, assess the situation.
Alaric, your device is beeping, and it says it's telling you that you're near the experimental weapon case.
Can I, if I look around, do I see it? Does it look like there's a corridor or something that it's hidden behind, or is there like a
You have
box
to
next
give
to
me
me?
give me an intelligence roll. See if you can discern good, but you make it at
Oof. Oh, well, either way, I rolled a 3.
well, no, it actually been okay. You know you're near it. You can't necessarily you think that maybe some of this weird biomechanical stuff might be covering the door or the corridor that you need to get down.
All right. I mean, I look around. I mean, I know they're about to engage this guy, but I basically want to spend because I don't want to fight. That's the opposite of what I want to do. This guy wants to flee or find a way to flee or end the situation without like engaging in combat. So if I can, while they're engaging this guy, I want to like look around for it more if I can.
Yeah. Okay. We'll get you to you can make a roll next round, but make it next round with advantage or with easement.
Yeah, but
All right. So guys, this thing is going to attack. It takes a wide arcing swipe that will hit both the lieutenant and Trip. You guys make a speed defense roll, please. Unless you want to make a might roll and soak it, it's up to you. Tell me what you're doing.
I'll do speed defense. I got an 18.
hey. Oh, excuse me.
Beautiful. Lieutenant, you just literally like dive backwards. The big massive bladed, morning star mace monstrosity barely misses you, scraping across the front of your armor, but doesn't penetrate.
Ooh.
What you get, Trip? Grant,
Yes.
what you get? Speed defense.
Let me re-roll. Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta click through all those menus.
Yeah.
15.
Okay, beautiful. So literally, you just kind of, where you the thing took a swing at you, and like I said, big as he is, just belying, the size, and he does this like barrel roll right over the top of it, and both of you can take another shot at it.
All right, let's take a shot. I'm gonna spend some effort. Might as well dump all my points in this one shot. I'm gonna end up debilitated in no time. So let's roll the dice. I've got XP. 19.
Hey,
Woo!
let's go.
So my effort was for damage. I use my combat prowess to add damage on top of that. And then I'm going to take the +3 damage from the roll. And my pulse rifle does 6 off the bat.
So 6, 7, 10, 13,
11. Yeah.
13, yeah. 14 points of damage. Disgusting. So he jumps over, comes down with the pulse rifle, and you let off, a burst. it hits this thing, and you look like you found a chink in the armor, and it blows a section of armor right off. The thing howls in pain, and you see it doesn't bleed, but what you see is that it looks like it's leaking magma, and it's hitting it.
I'm gonna use my Cypher. Did she just call me the B word?
Okay.
I get an additional 3 points of damage, and I'm going to apply effort for damage. And I'm gonna try to hit him with my pulse.
And just so you know, it's now a level 4 because he blew its armor off.
Okay. So let's. A natural 20.
Oh.
Do you want the additional damage, or do you want a special effect?
I'm thinking special effect because I'm already doing 10 points of damage as it is. Can I knock it back? Oh, let me see what the 10 points of, can I wait to see what the 10 points of damage does first before I get my special effect?
Well, I got a major effect for you.
Oh, okay. That works.
All right. So you fire like pulse pistol right the same spot that Trip fired. You hit this thing, you blow a section of it loose, but when you blow it apart, energy tendrils come out and they hit you like that, across your body, and you get a vision. You literally see that this thing that you're facing is from another dimension. It's been fighting the same battle for probably 10,000 years against this other race. And that's what you see them locked in this eternal battle. The two creatures that you see inside the energy orb are basically the patrons of the two races. And you have an insight now that the quadruped creatures were actually saving people. They were transporting them to safety, and you've been duped.
Some of us were duped.
Fault is basically been compromised and reprogrammed. You see all this, you see everything that happened, and you see it in a split second. But what you've done, you've severed the connection. If you can stop Fault, you guys can stop these things forever, because you literally destabilized the basic the eternal conflict. But you have to stop Fault. If you don't stop Fault, Fault is on his way to basically usher in the entire ship with 100,000 hosts for the demons.
Oh, so with my natural 20, could I know the location of where Fault is?
How that makes no sense.
Not to ask.
We
Do
just
you
have
know
to,
what reaching feels like? Because you just did it.
I just gave you like all that information. I mean, the biggest thing you probably think is that Fault is on his way. You know, Fault's on his way back.
Well, I'm on the way to the ship right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
and he would logically take the shortest and fastest way.
Right. Which I'm already ahead of you and
Al,
can long step.
Al, give me a roll.
What am I rolling for?
Remember to get the entrance to that room.
We don't need to worry about Fault's very easy to stop. I'm wirelessly linked to everyone on the ship. There's like 12 people back there that are full of guns and weapons and everything. We'll just let them know Fault's a traitor.
Oof, I rolled a 6.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's the way this works. It's like,
Okay.
dial it in.
I would say, and I mean, I am the GM, and so I can say this. Fault would know that you're wirelessly linked. So, Fault, give me a roll to see if you are.
I spend an XP.
If you're trying to jam the system.
I like
I
getting
spend a
jammed.
narrative XP.
Oh, you just player intrusion it?
Wouldn't it be a contested roll?
Yes,
see how
it is.
quick
It's definitely gonna be contested.
So, Grant, I got an XP if you need it, buddy.
I have lots of XP.
What? How do you have so much?
Because it was written on the sheet.
Oh, damn, Gina. All right, what would our roll be here, buddy?
I want you. Well, you know what? The roll is going to be like this. It's going to be a baseline difficulty. All right. And whatever you guys want to dump into it, let me know.
Here's. Can we make it a little spicier too?
Sure.
If I fail, what I want narratively, well, sort of, I want it to be an inside job with Fault, where I turn to make sure that he gets away. Now
Agreed.
they can overpower
Like
me.
I re-corrupt you too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like it's one of those things where it's like Fault must not fail.
Spending
I'm okay
point
with
of effort.
I'm okay with everyone killing me, right?
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where if I fail, I want it to be like a dramatic failure.
Yeah, I'll spend a point of effort.
Al,
I'll
I'm going
keep
to
the XP for a reroll just in case.
Alaric, I'm going to say,
help on the sheet.
I'm going to say that while this is happening, you find the entrance to that experimental room. I need you to make give me just a straight 20-sided roll.
Let me know when you're ready, Grant.
Give me a
I
straight
rolled.
20-sided roll so I can tell you what you find, because it
All right.
depends on what you roll on a die.
I rolled a
You-
13.
Oh,
Fault rolls a 5.
No,
I'm
Fault
gonna
rolled
spend
a
an
I rolled a
experience.
9.
All right, so
I spend an experience.
All right,
To
reroll.
I hope you get a 1.
That would be
Oh my
amazing.
God.
Yeah, I'm rooting for the run too.
Same.
They just hose me down.
Oh, another 5.
What's this
So-
roll?
So
Okay,
here's-
I'm
never chose
going
roll
to spend my
20.
last experience.
He really wants us to succeed.
Yes, I'm the villain right now.
One.
Last one. Come on.
One.
Oh,
19.
19. Oh,
Are you
that's
re-rolling?
that's a dramatic.
Are you re-rolling? Are you gonna try
See-
to get that? Are you gonna? Try
I'm
to get
zeroed
that?
out on experience though now.
I could use the XP, but it's one of those things. I feel some of us don't need to keep dumping it all to win a single roll. That would be petty and arbitrary. I'm going to use
Okay.
it.
Yeah,
Are
what are you
you-
talking about? You're absolutely using
I
it.
rolled the
Oh,
one. I
another
get the
one.
intrusion. Yes. Just turn around. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh,
No,
God.
you don't want to kill him.
Okay,
You want him to
just
get
so you
taken
know.
over.
So this is what you do.
Oh my God.
Well, here's the thing. You two are still on your mission because of the corruption, but you really don't know what Kavina has actually succeeded at this point. Now, Al,
I rolled a 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not a 19.
You rolled 13, so there's 3 orbs
Okay.
in this room. One is it's a perfect sphere. It looks like it's made of obsidian or something, but it also looks like it's actually it has motion. There's it's a deep blackness, but it seems as if it's moving upon itself, but it's completely smooth and cool to the touch. The second orb looks like it holds a small sun. Like, there's like literally the only reason you realize you can look upon it is because the material it's made out of is keeping it from burning your eyes out of your head, and keeping it from incinerating you. The third one is a completely clear crystalline item, but when you look in it, you see Earth as it was, as you remember it. Then you also see the image changes, and you start seeing scenes like from other worlds, places you've never been before. You have the ability, but you realize you can't take them all. You can only take one. Which one are you choosing?
Oh shit. Oh. You know what? Let's leave this up to.
Only you can choose which forest fire.
I'm gonna take the obsidian one.
I'll get back to you. Okay, Grant and Fault, or should I say Fault and Trip? What is your ultimate plan? What is it you were getting ready to do now that you've been corrupted and you had a perfect idea for ending scene?
First thing that needs to happen is go to the ship, and the first people who need to be brought back are the ones that can stop this and immediately turned.
Hold on a second. Wouldn't I get an opportunity to find out if Kareem is?
You're
correct?
about to. I'm about to.
I got something.
I'm gonna put a bullet in Kareem's head.
Trip, if you need to shoot one, don't worry about it. We got 100,000 others.
Okay, there's something that's gonna happen with you and Alaric. So that's what I'm trying to figure out what these two are
Well,
doing.
here's what I'd like. I'd like to like turn on the lieutenant and to charge, and I'd like the lieutenant to make a chance to like flip me over, and I like fall to a fiery demon villainous death dramatically. But if you fail, well, yeah, I mean, it's just kind of cool, right? It's part of the story. At this, we got a bunch of guy. Look, my next character, like the doctor that was going to treat everyone, that's going to be the first one you corrupt, or something like come doctor, and
yes.
like, so yes,
That's kind of what I was thinking.
So I'd like my former lieutenant to try to flip me, and if she fails, you're gonna have to
Push her in the hole.
Yeah, something like that.
I still got one
Okay.
XP left.
Just remember all those push-ups she made you do.
All right, so
I remember the phone.
Kareem turns on you, Lieutenant, and
Extra
starts
gravity.
to charge you. You can see in his face the corruption. He's got fiery traces, like veins being traced from his eyes back, and he's got the beginnings of protruding horns, and you literally see the facsimile of the demon you just dispatched.
So
on him.
this is what the lieutenant wants to do. The lieutenant wants to kick out, like do a front kick, and as she Kareem is charging her, right? She's gonna kick out, and then hopefully that'll push Kareem going backwards, and then she's gonna plug him in the chest and have him fall in the hole.
Okay. Give me your attack roll, Kareem.
All right, so I'm gonna apply effort to hit.
Grant, I think one of those XPs should be to push him back on a spike on the ground.
It's gonna be the rock bottom at this point.
So is this simultaneous?
Yes.
That's PvP, baby.
Al. When you take that black orb, okay, the minute you touch it, it starts to coalesce, and your vision changes. You start to get a understanding. Okay, so you're out of 12. Okay, go ahead.
I used effort too.
Okay, Kavina.
I'm looking for effort 1. Okay.
You
I don't have any assets new. Okay.
you have a new.
What did I get?
You need to roll again.
Oh yeah, I'll re-roll that.
Yeah, let's wait for this to, what you call it?
Go sideways?
Yeah, before I see what happens with my going
Lieutenant.
sideways.
I got a 9.
Okay, so Trip is charging you. You kick out. Your kick is ineffective, but you fire. Boom, boom, boom. 3 rounds, but it seems to not affect him. Almost like his armor, the body armor, just took the blows.
It's only right that the lieutenant gets it. She was useless the entire time.
So
Didn't even make a
Alaric-
decision.
So Alaric, what happens is, like I said, that black energy starts to coalesce. Your perception starts to change, and you start to see the universe, as a whole. You start to realize that you have a place in the universe, beyond the norm, that you now have become an archivist, and you will actually record what happens in this new destiny.
Wait. So I basically became a watcher
Yes.
from touching this orb?
Yep.
Okay.
And basically what you see is that there's going to be a new conflict, because they were able to actually Kareem is actually going to become that demon, but it's going to take time for him to gestate, and the other ones are going to have time to basically form an army with humanity to face off against this. There's going to be a new basic good versus evil. It's Armageddon. It's coming, and you're going to arcade it.
So am I neutral in all this?
At this point in time, yeah.
That's what watcher means.
Yeah, that's why I just want to be 100% sure that none of my lingering, like...
neutrality.
So I walk
And
out,
ladies,
like, you're in it? No, I was just going to say... Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
go ahead now.
I was going to flavor how, this happens. I pick up the orb, and I walk out, from the room, and I see, Trip about to kick or, tumble into the, the lieutenant into the hole, and I just say, it begins.
Right.
Oh, that's it.
Everyone out there in the ether, thank you for watching. This was Tenembris Infintum.
Oh, but the last scene.
Oh?
Epilogue.
Epilogue? All right.
So
Epilogue
the camera cuts into Fault in front of like the main people, this 100,000 group to come and recolonize a planet. She's like, not only are we at the right planet, we have found safety and shelter below. There is food. There is the others. There is nothing but your friends. We are safe here. I can lead you to them. And I'm going to lead the 100,000 like a flock of innocents to the demons below.
Range shot pulls up away from
Yup.
the
As the gate, as the door to the docking or the bay opens, there's just demons lined up in it.
Boy.
All right. So, what did you guys think? I hope everybody had fun. I had a blast running.
good.
You gave us 13 characters and we didn't die.
I know. That's kind of.
Well, one.
I died a few times.
Well, actually, Grant died twice.
My
I died
original
twice,
job
too.
was not to kill all of you. That was 100% that natural one.
It wasn't a natural one.
The creepy before was just because he's a robot. I was 100% protecting everybody. Afterwards, not so much.
You were that one that it happened.
But
These things happen.
this was definitely a blast. I definitely enjoyed myself. It was super
Sorry
fun.
for all the stream issues tonight, everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah, we really
again,
apologize. We don't know what happened there.
I
just about to say
do.
that.
Too many people online now.
That is definitely something that's an issue right now. Servers,
OBS be choking.
Yeah. But
Man.
still super fun. Still gonna cobble this together for YouTube later for everyone who couldn't come live and watch this. But thank you again, Eric. Thank you again, Grant, for stopping by.
Yeah, I got to play with you. That's awesome.
Yeah, we haven't played together in a long time. Well, I don't think we've ever played together as players. Yeah, and Grant, again, it's a pleasure playing with you for the first time. It was awesome.
Don't forget to ask them if
Yeah,
they have
exactly.
anything they
that's-
want to plug.
What I was leading.
Hey, Grant,
to.
what you got going on? I saw some dossier stuff.
Too much. So yeah, I'm prepping. In a couple weeks, we're gonna start running the Dracula dossier on WebDM's Twitch channel. We've got a really fun cast. It'll be sponsored by Pelgrane Press, and I've sunk all my resources into booking a phenomenal artist for the series, Jabari Weathers.
Oh, nice.
First month, we're going to do 2 shows a week, which is different. And then for months 2 and 3, we'll be on Saturdays. Also, I have a Good Society podcast, the fairest of the seasons, on the Don't Split Podcast Network, which I also independently produced. Episodes are dropping, I think, every Sunday, might be every Monday. We'll find out. We've already produced the whole series, and they're just uploading episodes each week, but it's a good one. Also, 3 books coming out, 2 that I can talk about. One is Grimworld, which is a campaign setting, a dark fairy tale campaign setting by 2C Gaming. I'm the lead designer. It's my love letter to role-playing games. So if you like mid-90s Japanese Super Nintendo RPGs like Chrono Trigger or Secret of Mana, or 1980s dark fantasy movies like Dark Crystal or Legend, it's all that wrapped up and served with my own unique authorial voice. And the second one is the TPK Bestiary for 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons, where it is monster groups designed to push parties to their limits. I designed bees. They're bees, and they're psychic bees. There's berserkers,
The
bumbleblips, red jackets. Yes, and they're pretty cool. So check it out.
What is that first the first setting piece? What system is that for?
5th edition, but there's going to be some unofficial written by myself Cypher system and powered by the Apocalypse variants, if that's your preference.
Some Blades action there?
Probably not a Forged in the Dark variant, but there could be if I really like Forged in the Dark as a framework. So Fairy Tale Heist, let's make it happen.
Ooh.
I have ideas.
And Eric, anything you want to share out there with your stuff?
Yeah, man. Busy as well. So right now, the big thing, our first episode for Shadow of the Arena came out with Wizards of the Couch. You can find them on Twitch. I'm the GM. The people who are the cast are people from all over the industry, which I'm super pumped about. We did our first episode on Wednesday. Warning, it is for adults. If your kids are in the room, send them to bed. It is violent, it is bloody, it is Spartacus meets Shadow of the Demon Lord. We are sponsored by Rob Schwab Entertainment and also by Norse Foundry. We're giving away a set of dice from them every week. And then at the end, we got one big grand prize, which is a gemstone set. We're doing something different. We're using Stream Loot so that you can be the crowd of the arena and help actually sway the direction that the story goes. A lot of crazy stuff happened in the first one. People wear masks. It's over the top. Myself, you can find me on Eric Frankhouse Presents Patreon. If you're looking for 5e setting material, currently doing Magic and Monsters, Marks of Men, where magic can bounce back on you and actually mark you by the monsters you are fighting. So if you are a high enough level and a beholder hits you with a beam, there's a good chance you might become a beholder.
Oh.
Nice.
So a little bit of everything on my end, and then obviously my podcast as well, which is EFP.
Awesome stuff. We'll be sure to include those links down below when we upload this to YouTube. If we could snatch them real quick right now, we can throw them on the Twitch chat for the people who are here right now. Forgot to gather them beforehand. That was my fault. My apologies, guys.
You jerk.
But feel free to throw any links you got on hand into the chat there. Or, Dean or Anthony, if you have those links handy, throw them in there. But again, on YouTube, when we upload this later, they will be down below for everyone to partake in and see. And yeah, my apologies for not having that ready for you guys live. And yeah, this has been a blast. Thank you guys so much again for coming on. Oh, Dean, yeah, I see you have a finger raised.
Yeah. Real quick, everybody. I just want to say thank you. I really enjoyed running this. You guys are awesome. I had a lot of fun, playing with these concepts and everything. I do have a new product out on Drive-Thru RPG called the Umbral Earth. If you guys feeling altruistic and want to pick it up, please do. I would greatly appreciate that. And I think it'll be great. It is more horror setting stuff. It's a treatment for werewolves in there to be played, much like a race, as opposed to having to take Howls at the Moon. There's plenty of other things, so you can build characters like the Chosen Ones or the Harbingers in the libraries, or the classic Monster Hunter. If you want to play Sam and Dean Winchester, all of those goodies are in there for you to build Sam and Dean Winchester if that's what you want to do. I got some more stuff coming soon, and we're here to see you. Just want to say thank you once again. Anthony, any
Yeah, I want to say first and foremost, thank you to IsolaCon for allowing us to participate in such a great charity, the RCRF. is a wonderful charity. There's so many great game designers and content producers that need our help in this time of need. Let's face it, this is troubling times for everyone. So any little bit we can do to help out is, great. So if you find it in your heart to donate, please do. And we really appreciate anyone that does donate. And last but not least, not only is Eric and Grant great game designers and wonderful content creators, they're even better human beings. So please go and support everything these guys do, because we absolutely love them. They're great for our channel and great for everyone else. So please support them, guys.
Thank you, guys. That's awesome.
Yeah.
We obviously love the channel. We've been around for a long time.
Yeah.
Stalking in the shadows.
We definitely appreciate all the support we've gotten from you both, over the time that we've been doing all this. And it was great to actually play a game all together. So it was super fun.
Absolutely.
I need to run a game for all of you still is what needs to happen.
So does Grant.
Yep.
We got to make this a
Do
web
we need
series
to, do we
now.
need to do a
What?
co-GM grant?
Oh, GM roulette. Let's go.
We'll melt their faces off.
Or co-GM. Yeah, I'm down.
I actually want to play a character that has more weapons than a ladle.
Sorry, you've been quarantined.
To be fair,
later
I was
duty.
gonna be the chef, then I was like, I'm passing that chef over.
Yeah.
No, like I said, the plan, like there were things that you guys went like certain different directions, because there was actually on the first level, there was actually a armory that people could have went armed up at.
all the armory I needed.
Yeah. All we needed was fault.
Faulty programming.
I wanted
just glad.
Maddie to corrupt everyone. That's why I gave him 2 XP to say that he made it to the doctor to corrupt him.
Oh no. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to put that in there.
Oh my god.
You know what? I forgot. I didn't mean to do it because I sent you the message and I forgot about it.
Oh my god. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, before we keep going off the rails here with our discussions, it was super fun. Thank you again, Eric. Thank you again, Grant, for coming on.
Sure,
Thank you, Dean, for running for us. Thank you, Anthony, for playing along with me. It was a fantastic game. Again, we'll have it up on YouTube shortly, hopefully. And hopefully we'll edit out some of those blips we had. And again, apologies for those blips. Yeah, that's going to be fun. But it's been a blast. Any last words, gentlemen, before I close this out?
Beef jerky. There's plenty,
And thanks again, everyone. And from us at the CU, we will see you later.
Bye, guys.